at 3, a local firefighter is still recovering after a drunk driver plowed right into him on the back of his motorcycle. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Versansky. So the suspect was in court today admitting to the crime 7 months later. 19's Angie Rodriguez has the story.
Do you understand the charges against you?
Changing his plea to guilty, 52-year-old Ali Akram taking responsibility for the harm he caused to an off-duty firefighter May 12. Akram is charged with aggravated vehicular assault and driving under the influence.
There will be no trial, do you understand?
Yes.
Have you been promised anything to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Are you doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
45-year-old Cleveland and Oakwood firefighter Gadi Cole listening to that guilty plea via Zoom. Cole was on his motorcycle sitting at a red light at the corner of Forbes and Fair Oaks Road in Oakwood Village. Akram even admitting on scene he hit Cole.
Did you see it happen?
Yeah, I just hit him.
Cole suffered extensive injuries, including bleeding on the brain and a damaged spinal cord. His friends, family, and fellow firefighters have been there every step of the way. As for Akram, he is expected to be sentenced later this month. In Cleveland, Angie Rodriguez, 19 News.